Peace. I've been thinking a little bit about the very peculiar hush that's going on within the 135-pound division right now amongst the lightweight fighters. It's definitely a weird lull and hush over the fighters of 135 right now. Nobody is really calling for anyone, and if it is, it seems a half attempt just to kind of generate the notion that they are active. But in reality, it seems really barren, to be honest, after the departure of Devin Haney. Devin Haney seems to have been the lifeline of the division because he was capturing all the belts. He got all the belts, recovered all the belts, and, tried to set forth to fight, the other two big names in the weight class, which was Shakur Stevenson, by trying to offer him several contracts, attempted several gestures, to make a deal. And all the efforts were turned down by Shakur. And also, DHP went to Tank Davis to try to generate some forward movement in solidifying a potential bout. And same thing on Tank's side. It was turned down for whatever reason. And Dev is not going to sit around and wait forever for these men to get up the courage, to trade some leather. So he got up and he went to 140 and he managed to complete the task at hand in front of him there, which was, beating the number one at 140, Regis Program, which was phenomenal. Devin managed to do a complete demolition job among the 135 pounders, and it seems that the bodies are scattered everywhere. Now the remains, of the contenders in the division have all but to face each other now. My question is, why is it so quiet? Why is nobody calling for the next person? I find that to be very, very bizarre, how quiet the division is. The Twitter fingers of Shakur have seized miraculously. There's no more running to the Twitter every morning before breakfast with his cup of coffee. First thing, in the first morning light, there Shakur is on his Twitter. There's none of that. There's a half attempt at calling out Navarrete, but who the hell cares about a Navarrete fight, especially after his last performance? There's no demand, no call for Tank Davis. That's who he really should be calling out. Or Frank Martin or somebody of that like, as I mentioned in the previous video. Where is the angst? Where is the gesture? Where is the movement? Where is the heat being generated amongst these 135 pounders? It's very strange. Where is what happened to the anonymous call of Keyshawn Davis to Frank Martin? That anonymous naming without naming the brother. Like, what happened to that? Why has that disappeared? Why has that faded out into the night? It's just bizarre. Even Linares. What's up with Linares? I'd like to see, people get in the ring with him too. He put on a hell of a fight with Devin. All of a sudden, he's the one that exposed supposedly Devin Haney and his this mysterious, anonymous, whimsical glass chin that Devin Haney seems to have. All of a sudden, Linares was the man to expose that of Devin Haney. Well, where's Linares? Let's get him to fight Keyshawn. Let's get Frank Martin on board to fight him. How come Shakur Stevenson has to fight Linares? You know what I mean? Because I believe he was one of the ones that was talking that talk like, oh, yeah, he got the weak chin and blah, blah, blah. Like, what's poppin', 135? Like, your king is gone. Devin Haney done moved on up to bigger and better things. Why aren't you guys, looking to each other now to show and prove, you know, your validity in the division, your supremacy of the division. What happened to that? Devin couldn't be the only thing that was popping there, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Now that he's gone, everybody is just like, kind of painting their fingernails, you know? I want to see some more heat generated in the division, and it should be definitely a lot more talking and confrontation among, the fighters that are remaining in the division. All cannot be lost. Certainly Kambosos and Lomachenko can't be the only fight that's happening at 135. And even that feels kind of alleged at this point, because where's the promotion for that? Who's really talking about that? Is the boxing world geared up for that? We heard it's happening, but where's the ruckus behind it? There seems to be none. 135 is in a very strange place right now. And, these people had so much to say, while Devin was there prior to his move up to 140. And now it's just lull is the word. We don't hear Isaac Cruz calling for a Keyshawn Davis. We don't hear him pushing for a Jojo Diaz. What's really good? There are still, people at 135. It's still happening. But you would think it's completely decimated a region, how quiet things are. I don't know. We'll see what's popping with 135. Hopefully they wake their asses up and gets it cracking, because, it's not looking so good. You guys are making it seem like Devin Haney was really that dude, which I know that he is, but you guys were toting and promoting the fact that he wasn't as big a deal as he is. But apparently, you got to come to some truth with yourselves in the mirror, 135, because now that he's not there, you guys are scrambling for relevancy, for, some pertinency. And it's looking really, really sticky for you gentlemen. So hopefully you guys get it together and figure the shit out, start coming to the forefront and, creating some confrontation, some steam, some heat. I don't hear any fight dates announced for you motherfuckers. Like, who has a fight date? Like, Tank is just, floating in the air on his throne. Cruz supposedly is his mandatory. Keyshawn is, somewhere probably getting his damn hair braided. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Like, wake up, y'all. Is this a division or is it not? Are you guys serious or are you not? Devin couldn't have been carrying the whole division on his back now, could he? I mean, according to y'all, he wasn't all that, right? It's looking shaky, baby. Let's get it together, 135.